This is a disaster, and I hate it. Hi, and welcome to the cast. For today's video, I am going to be cleaning up that yarn mess that I just showed you. It is awful. Let me flip this back around. Yeah, so at one point in time, this was sort of organized. Most of the yarn was caked up. It was organized by color. As you can clearly see, that is no longer the case. Also, I have way too much just piled up on top. And I was going to wait until I could use up a lot of this and get the Sweet Snuggles light loaded up as my main primary yarn. But I just can't stand looking at it anymore. And I just want to organize what I have as best I can. And some of this yarn may wind up going into, I don't know, a storage bin somewhere. Or maybe I'll donate it. Maybe I'll find a place to donate some of this stuff. Because some of it I'm not sure if I'm ever even going to use. It may just sit there for forever. And I don't think I want to deal with that. But I tried to do the whole thing where you can actually like see all the skeins. And like have a rainbow of pretty colors in the background. But I have large dogs. Here's one of them. Large dogs. He's still a baby. He has a ways to go. And when they even breathe on this thing, yarn falls off of it. So I had to put these plastic sheets up with zip ties to try to keep stuff from falling off. So I can't see my yarn anyway. And these things just look hideous. It just looks bad. So I ordered, it's over here back behind my chair where I kind of shove stuff to keep it out of the way. I ordered from Amazon storage cubes in rainbow colors. So this is what I'm going to be replacing on that shelf. So I won't be able to see the yarn, but I'll be able to see bright, pretty colors, and it'll look so much better, and it'll make me happier. And also, I have this stand that you may have seen in some of my videos and TikTok things that I made out of those shelving grids. But I have new display pieces that I'm painting currently. So this I'm going to take apart and try to add another row of shelves to the top of this if I have more of these black connector pieces. So I hope I have more of these somewhere, because that's what I'm going to need to do that with. So that's what I'm going to do here momentarily. I'm going to start by, I guess, taking all this stuff down from the top and adding in the new shelves. And then I will try to start reorganizing by color in the same color bins. So I'll have like a blank square that I don't have anything in to like move all the reds into, and so on and so forth as I organize the rest of this and decide what of this I may not even keep anymore. And I will check back in later. Oh yeah, that bin over there. That one right there. That's my whips. I've got to finish that stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to get all this stuff started, and I will check in later and let you know how it is going. Okay, so I got that fourth tier of shelves up top, and I even had one little triangle's worth of shelving pieces left. I think I may actually leave that together like it is and use it like a tabletop stand, maybe hang accessories from it or keychains or something, or like the ones with the like alligator backpack clips. So next step, get out the red bin and start finding the red yarns.
Hey there, friends, how's it?
Alright, there it is, all finished, all color coded. I've got reds in here. I didn't have a red bin, I had this hot pink bin, and then I've got like the cotton and acrylics in the one next to it. So that's kind of how it goes. Pink tones, purple for cotton and acrylic, orange and kind of skin tones, orange and kind of brown tones, yellow and golds, straight up brown, because I needed an extra bin for brown. green. And then the green cotton and acrylics. Don't have a whole lot of those. Blue. My blue bin is extremely full in both. I apparently really like the color blue. Black and gray in that one. Whites and multicolors that didn't fit in another category there. Purple. I also really like purple. And then this is the white and black and sort of cream colored of the cottons, acrylics, and various other things. Go. And up top I've got my whips bin, which I really still need to go through. This is sort of tools, knitting needles, bag of yarn scraps, that kind of thing. This is like my other fiber art, so spinning, wool bats, embroidery, and then the big cones that didn't fit anywhere else. And it definitely looks a lot nicer than it did before. Still have to open up that Michaels box and see if I can get it all to fit, but not just yet. And I thought I would finish up this video by showing my kind of crochet space. Since this is just kind of a vlog, and you know, I've been organizing my stuff and getting it ready to be used more appropriately and more easily. I know a lot of other people have sort of a cart, like a rolling cart that they keep a lot of their stuff on. I don't have one of those, but I'll show you what I do have. I'm going to flip my phone camera around here just a sec. Okay. So you've probably seen this. This is just my living room trunk. It's an old steamer trunk in a rather unfortunate shade of green that one of my many project plans is to sand this down and either repaint it or paper it with, I thought maybe with a bunch of maps, like get an old atlas or something and tea stain them so they looked antique, and then use it sort of like a wallpapering or decoupage all over the whole trunk. But that's gonna take some time and I need a power sander. This is a project I'm in the middle of. This is another little flower turtle. I did a sunflower turtle yesterday, so I've got the head and all the fins and the tail over here. Starting on the shell, this one is going to be a daisy. So we've got the yellow middle and then the white for the petals. I'm still kind of working out in my brain how I want to do those so that they're more like elongated ovals than the traditional sort of pointed sunflower petals. And then, so this is my actual official crochet station. This is a backpack that my mom got me for my birthday, and I love it. She got it on Amazon. It's got the handles that you can carry it like this, and then of course a backpack so you can wear it. Has a big zippered pocket right here on the back that is big enough to slip like small pattern books into. It has pockets on each side like this that'll hold a water bottle or hold, I mean, just anything really. On each side it's got these 3 eyelets so that you can have color work going, or just whatever yarn you're currently working with going. On the front it's got this big zipper pocket that goes down pretty deep, and then it's got this smaller zipper pocket here, and this whole front flap opens with slots to hold your hooks and all your other things. Like I've got my tape measure in here for when I need to measure things. I have my chopstick stuffing tool in here, ponytail holders to make scrunchies with. I have a lighter for sometimes I will melt the ends of yarn to keep it from fraying if it's like a particularly fuzzy frayy kind of yarn. On this side, along with the same pocket and eye holes it has before, it also has a place where you can plug in a USB charger to charge your phone, and on the inside it has this little pocket where you actually put like a block charger, a rechargeable block charger, to just kind of sit in here, and it plugs into the plastic port so that you can have it just go through your bag without having to like dig around and find it. More elastic slots on the inside, on both sides, or on that side, and on this side it's got these plastic pockets. You can stick things in here and see what's in here. And I've got a bag that I keep stuffing in, and then I've got all these little containers I got from the dollar store that hold different sizes of eyes, a little bag for shoving yarn scraps in as I go, and I've got these little containers. I think I got these from Hobby Lobby, and I keep my stitch markers in one, and then I've got another one that now has yarn scraps in it, but it also just had these random big brown eyes. It didn't match up any of my other eyes and had completely different backs, so I stuck them down in this jar to keep them separate. And then I somehow wound up shoving a bunch of yarn scraps in here too. I think I just had this like sitting on a table next to me at one point and was using it like a tiny trash can. So those will have to go somewhere else eventually. I'm not real worried about it. They're fine where they are for now. And then so that, yeah, pockets deep down on both sides and here, and then the whole bag itself, it's kind of hard to do one-handed to show you how big it is, but it's big. It'll hold a whole lot. And I normally have this stuffed with yarn, but since I was doing the cleanup of the shelves, I emptied this out and organized all of that onto the shelves as well, so that it's clean and fresh and ready for if I'm gonna go somewhere, I can take whatever project I'm working on with me. But all of my supplies always stay in here at all times, so I tuck this behind the chair when I'm not using it, and then bring it up here onto the couch with me when I'm ready to use it. This is what I keep stuffing in. I haven't refilled it since I bought a new box, because I had run out of the old stuff, so I need to refill this bag, and I just keep a bag of stuffing in there so I'm not lugging the box around all the time, and so that I always have some stuffing with me when I am moving around. So, and this is where I normally sit. This poor old couch has seen some things. It used to be much prettier, and now you can see it's kind of stained, and it's seen kids and dogs, and it's not looking the greatest anymore. And then I have a little side table over there where I can keep drinks, and that one of those jars has peppermints in it. The other one used to have other candies, but you know, kids, candy doesn't stay around very long. Down there is a basket full of books that I use when we're doing school throughout the year. We have a time in the morning where we sit and read the Bible and read storybooks and poetry and things, so that's like a selection of those kind of books that I will need to go through and refresh before next school year, but we're on summer break, so I'm not worried about that right now. And then back there's my new box of polyfill. I ordered that one from Amazon, and it actually came out cheaper that way than it was at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, so I will probably continue to just buy my polyfill from Amazon. And I like this kind. The last kind I got, I think, was from Hobby Lobby, and it was denser than this somehow. Like, this has a very plasticky feel, whereas the other one had a more natural fiber feel, which was nice to the touch, but you're not touching this. And the one that had the more natural fiber feel kind of compacted into a tighter ball more easily, and it didn't have any spring back. So this springs back really nicely, so it keeps the toys really nicely stuffed. And I do like that. Sometimes I sit in this chair instead of on the couch. So I have either this spot, oh, stepped on a dog toy, or this spot, just kind of depending on my mood for the day. And then I have the TV so I can watch YouTube or something while I'm working, and all of my yarn supplies I'll nicely put away over there so I can get up and go reach whatever color I need at any point, and gaze at our massive game collection that we never take the time to play anymore, but it's there just in case. So this is, yeah, just this is the heart of the chaos right here. So I sit in the heart and I crochet and watch YouTube while they're over there doing their schoolwork at the table, which I apologize is covered in stuff right now. Or if it's a not school day, they're taking turns playing a computer game, or as my son is doing right now, playing a game on the Switch. What you playing, buddy? Pokemon!
I love it.
boy after my own heart. Oh, don't bark. Your bark is very loud and annoying. That's the puppy. Yes, I hear you talking. Okay. Are you tired of this video? Alright. Take a nap then. Alright, so I'm going to flip this back around. Don't get dizzy. There it is. So, there. That's my space. That's where I do my thing. And that's kind of just what I do when I have free time. I'm still trying to push for these markets. I have one at the end of July and then one in September. Yes, September. So I've got about a month and a half-ish to prepare for the July one. And then it would be another, let's see, August. Another maybe 5-6 weeks to prepare for the September one. So pushing really, really hard. They're both fairly big markets. The September one's bigger for sure. But trying to make sure I have enough stuff for both of those. So I may not have as many structured videos coming out while I'm trying to prep for those, but I'll probably put out a bunch of shorts showing the things that I'm making to prepare for those and kind of keep y'all up to date on that. And that's all I have for now. So if you like what you see, hit subscribe, hit the like button, let me know. Throw it in the comments if you got something else you want to watch. I'm glad you came and sat with me for a little while today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.